Alright, what is up guys? I'm trying to keep my phone standing. What is up guys? I'm here with another video for you today. And today, I'm doing a get ready with me video while I give my review of the Netflix season Love is Blind. I'm trying to push back this chair because I have this standing on a bottle of lotion right now. Now, I know I promised y'all this makeup tutorial like last month, like January last month. I was going to give you that on like the weekend, but literally the day I was going to post it, I got the news Kobe died, and literally I've just been in a depressive state and just have not been myself creatively. So I want to do a 2-in-1. I'm going to review Love is Blind and give you guys my tutorial of makeup. So we are starting off with Fenty Beauty's Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. Now, let me tell you something. When you get this, make sure you test it yourself, okay? Because the people at Sephora, they're going to give you a whole different shade than what you should be wearing. So, let me just start off with Love is Blind. And I'm going to have a mini breakdown on Odyssey. I'm still writing my article for the week, so I'm definitely going to have that on there. So, Love is Blind, it's about people basically going on dates, and they basically can't see each other. They're in these pods where they're in a room divided by a wall, and they have a 51st dates thing. They get to know each other. It's a span of 10 days, but on the show it's still 7. And at the end of it, you know, they get to decide if they to be engaged. After that, they go on a honeymoon-style vacation to Mexico. They move in together. They meet each other's friends and family. And they get to decide at the altar if they'll say I do or I don't. Now, initially, I was not into the hype, but and some of my favorite people started watching it, like Jessie Woo and Jude. You know, I was like, okay, let me just see what it is. I didn't have anything to do on that Wednesday, and the finale was literally the next day. So I was like, you know, I have time to binge watch this all night. I binge watched it, and I instantly got hooked. Lauren and Cameron were endgame, and child, everyone else was a mess. So I'm just gonna go by couples wise. Let me just start off with the messiest. Damian and I know people say Gigi for start, but Giniana. It was kind of chaotic from the beginning. Giniana is one of those like girls that, you know, hasn't fully matured yet. I feel like Damian, you know, he wants love, and for the whole thing, it's just the girl is disrespectful as hell, and Damian just takes it because he wants to be with somebody. And you know, it's like you can't make yourself that desperate all the time. And you know, I knew they weren't going to get married just from the simple fact that his parents even showed up to meet her. And let me tell you, I knew Homegirl was going to be that runaway bride. There were only 2 blondes. I was like, okay. Halfway through the season, I was like, okay, this girl's going to be the runaway bride. And shout out to the cameramen. They really are dedicated to getting that shot. They got that shot of her running down the street and, you know, into the street. I'm like, hold up, this looks familiar, because this all is taking place in Atlanta. I'm like, hold up, I know where this place is. This looks familiar. I think I've driven on that street before. Like, for real, I could have been a whole extra, because let me tell you, I was calling out the extras in these wedding scenes, let me tell you. It's rumored that they are, you know, they're on, you know, good terms, and they're dating now to see if they think they can make it. They feel like marriage just was a rush for them. So we'll find out at the reunion what's going down. The next couple, Amber and Barnett. Now, Amber and Barnett, they're perfect for each other, okay? He is, you know, post-grad frat boy who comes from money. Amber, she is the free-spirited party girl, a little crazy. There was hella concerns because, you know, probably was not the ideal person for Barnett. I feel like they built theirs on not sexual tension, but just them being like physically attracted to each other. You know, Amber is kind of a mess. You know, she has student loan debt on a degree that she never finished. She has car loan debt. She's been couch surfing from place to place. It's just, you know, a lot. And when it came down to the wedding, I thought Barnett was easily going to say no, because he had been MIA and been ghosting her for the last few days. And I was surprised they said yes. And apparently they're still married. So And TMZ will be checking the court records. So no one has gone divorced yet. And that's on that. Now on to Kenny and Kelly. I think I'm good with the foundation. All right, next up, I'm going to be using my Muya eyeshadow. I got this eyeshadow a couple years ago. It's mainly metallic colors, and I like to do it whenever I have like a neutral so that the eyes can pop. Kelly and Kenny. They were the least interesting couple in this season. I really was not invested in them. With Kelly, she really made it a big deal that they did not have sex. And the thing is, yes, sex is an important thing, but you can build a connection with somebody that is not, that goes beyond sex. I mean, sex the icing on the cake. But I understand you need that connection. But you did not have to drag Kenny and lead him on for all this to get to this wedding and just say no. And shout out to Kenny. He was acting like a real dude. Just, you know, doing a whole little speaking in front of the altar and all that. Even her mama was like, man, I love this guy. Man, I love him too. And I wish I hope Kenny's DMs are filled with women wanting to get at that. Okay? So now let's get to Messica and Mark. Listen, I knew from the jump that it wasn't going to work out, okay? This woman made their age difference such a big deal. I'm like, ma'am, there have been people who've been married and there's like a 10 plus age difference. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. And, you know, and the fact that she was so hung up on Barnett, even though he was with someone else, and a couple of days before your wedding, you are getting with someone else. I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to Mark and leading him on? And Mark, he just takes it. He takes it so much. And I'm just like, dude, you did not deserve to go through all of that. And I hope he finds somebody that will be on his level. Because it's like, I know you're 24, but like, you have to have your own apartment without the roommates. I'm just saying. But now let's get to my favorite couple. Cameron and Lauren, okay? They're the first couple that got engaged. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised that, you know, they were getting, I thought it was dramatic the way that they were getting engaged so quickly. But really, they really invested in it. And with them, you know, Lauren was nervous because, you know, he is white and she's black. And it's something that they're gonna have to deal with as a couple, which is a real life thing for a lot of black women. But Cameron, he was fully supportive. He wanted to, let me get my wig, y'all. Okay, my phone literally just fell. So Cameron really just wanted to, you know, protect her, and he understood, and he wanted to understand her. Y'all, when they had that little scene with the bonnet in bed, I was like, listen, if that ain't real love, I don't know what is. You have to explain to them about it. But yeah, it was a good show. Definitely better than The Bachelor this season. They just announced The Bachelor. I'll probably do another video on that. I'm definitely reviewing the reunion, okay? And the reunion is going to be messy, okay? We don't know what's going to go down, but you know what? I'm all the way here for it. Let me know in the comments if you watch Love is Blind, who's your favorite couple, and what do you expect from the reunion? Anyways, your girl, peace out. One love, and have an awesome day, you guys. Bye.